Hello, welcome back. I'm Statman Dave, and today we're going to be answering the question, who is the Austrian Klopp? Ralph Hasenhüttl's tactics explained. Make sure, of course, to like the video and share it to all your pals. They want to know this stuff. They want to know the new exciting manager that's just moved to the Premier League. Anyway, guys, let's get this party started. Ralph Hasenhüttl was born in Graz, Austria in 1967. A former Austrian professional footballer, Hasenhüttl mainly played as a centre-forward in the Austrian Bundesliga and was capped at international level, scoring 3 goals in just 8 appearances. He retired from professional football in 2004 and began his managerial career in the German 3rd Division with Unterhaching in 2007. He was appointed following the sacking of Werner Laurent in October. The Austrian was ultimately sacked after 88 games in charge, finishing with a win rate of just 45%. He then moved to Aalen in January 2011, a team 1 place above the relegation zone. After keeping Aalen in the 3rd tier, he rebuilt the team, gaining promotion to the Bundesliga 2 in his first full season in charge. After leading Aalen to 9th place in his first season in Bundesliga 2, Hasenhüttl left the club in the summer. He joined Ingolstadt in October 2013 with the club at the bottom of the Bundesliga 2. He saved another club from relegation before winning the division the following season, something that Hasenhüttl's done a few times in his career. Now in the Bundesliga, Hasenhüttl led Ingolstadt to 11th position before opting against renewing his contract, instead taking charge of newly promoted RB Leipzig. In the club's first season in the top tier, Hasenhüttl led Leipzig to 2nd in the Bundesliga, only behind Bayern Munich. Hasenhüttl failed to replicate the same form next season, finishing 6th. Ralph Hasenhüttl's playing style is high-octane, an aggressive, high-energy style, closer to Klopp's Dortmund than his Liverpool team. Klopp and I did our coaching badges together, and we know each other very well. I think we appreciate a similar philosophy on football. We want to play a high-tempo game. We want our guys to sprint around, press well, and there are other elements which make the game livelier, varied, and get people excited. His RB Leipzig team set up in a 4-4-2, but were very fluid with the ball. Moving to a 4-2-2-2 or a 4-2-4, basically an updated version of Sir Alex Ferguson's 1999 Man United team. In possession, RB Leipzig either use direct balls to the channels to gain possession high or to initiate a counter-press. Or alternatively, they build up with a back 3 before firing direct passes into attacking midfield or the striker's feet. The shape evolves. The strikers move wide, the wide players move inside and become playmakers, the fullbacks add width in the final third, and before games you used to be able to see them practicing this. Without the ball, Hasenhüttl instructs his team to press high in a compact, aggressive shape with a high line, using a combination of man and lane-orientated pressing on long balls as well as pressing traps. The experience Hasenhüttl gained in the German lower league, successfully steering them through relegation battles before improving them the following year, makes his appointment as Southampton manager seem like an inspired move by the Saints. Expect Hasenhüttl to set Southampton up in a 4-4-2 that transitions to a 4-2-2-2 in possession, much like his RB Leipzig side. His key men in that system were Emil Forsberg and Timo Werner. Forsberg would take up very intelligent positions as a number 10 behind the 2 centre-forwards, providing the spark and creativity for the Bulls, registering 21 assists in the Bundesliga under the Austrian tactician. Werner would consistently make runs in behind, aiming to get on the end of Forsberg through balls or long balls from the back. Werner's pace and direct running made him a constant threat to Bundesliga defenders, scoring 34 goals in 2 seasons under Hasenhüttl. As I mentioned before, his RB Leipzig team would press aggressively from the front, and the 2 strikers would be key to that. A player that Klopp identified as a forward that would fit his style was Danny Ings, and could be Southampton's Timo Werner. But who's going to provide the creative spark for Southampton? Hasenhüttl could turn to James Ward-Prowse to add creativity and delivery from set pieces, and strike up a bit of a pairing with Danny Ings and Shane Long, which would allow Southampton to play the Austrians' direct style. Let's finish things off by looking into midfield. The dynamic duo of Lemina and Højbjerg could provide a similar balance to what Diego Demi and Naby Keita managed to do in the Bundesliga for Hasenhüttl. One sitting, one pressing, one being on the ball, and one sitting back and providing the security in front of the 2 centre-halves. The big thing though for Southampton is they may need to go into the market. Their squad looks really light after losing the likes of Sadio Mane in recent years. One player that we could see in the Premier League very soon is RB Salzburg's Hans Wolf, dubbed as the new Christian Eriksen. In the Europa League this season, he scored 1 goal, grabbed 2 assists, and created on average 2.8 chances per game, but also has the work rate of the Danish playmaker, winning 2 tackles per game. And I think for Southampton to go into the market with Ralph Hasenhuttl, Hans Wolf could be the perfect signing for Hasenhüttl's revolution on the south coast. Right, it's now your time to decide. Will Hasenhüttl keep Southampton in the Premier League? Got a poll up here, we've got comments down there. Get involved. Is their squad good enough to keep them in the Premier League? I've of course been Statman Dave. Make sure of course to subscribe if you're new and like that goddamn video. Anyway, I'm off to get the party started. Lamina Højbjerg. Werner's pace and direct running. Do the whole thing again. This could be better. Yeah. No, not the. Yep. But who's going to be the Emil Forsberg of the team? Hasenhüttl could turn to James Ward-Prowse. Let's do that again.